Does everyone in here know what their IQ is?
No.
No.
Fred, I think, does, right? Because we always
I know
talk
what it was
about
in
that.
8th grade.
I know mine is really...
When do people get their IQs?
Mine's really average.
It is?
Yeah.
Well,
You got your IQ? Because Artie makes a point. Nobody ever told me my IQ.
I think I don't know why I seem to remember a number.
I never got
even,
it tested.
I don't even know if it's accurate. In other words...
See, I would assume yours was definitely high.
No, I got to assume mine's really low. I can't add. I can't do math.
You're assuming,
I don't think
that's ridiculous.
Does that have to do with it? I think it must have common sense.
Like a real mediocre number, like 112 or 119, something like that.
See,
what is high?
Average.
What?
I think that's average IQ.
Yeah,
It's
average.
not
I saw mine in my science teacher in 8th grade. He had a book, and next to all names it said IQ, and it was plus and minus 100.
Yeah.
And there were actually a couple of minuses.
Yeah.
There was like one that was like -2,
Yeah.
which means somebody had a 98
Yeah.
or like -8 or something. So I saw mine, but it was in 8th grade.
What was it?
It said plus 36.
Wow.
But in fucking 8th grade.
So you might have 136 IQ?
Who knows?
What is high?
8th grade. It's really an aptitude as opposed to something that's going to change with knowledge.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
Who knows?
IQ is your intelligence quotient. You know? So it's like, that ain't going to change. You ain't going to get smarter unless you take that Trello shit we sell.
So you're 136. What is high though? What's like
I think is it 140 or 160 for Mensa?
I think it was 140 for Mensa.
140 for Mensa.
You're
Yeah,
almost
I know,
Mensa.
I'm no Mensa. Yeah, you're claiming you're almost genius level.
Dude, I saw it in a book. Who knows what's what?
I
Maybe
don't
it was.
think there's too many geniuses running around at Delphi.
You never know.
He wanted to show off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. I had a 3.8 grade point average at a Delphi.
Christopher, you're on the air in San Francisco.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, Howard.
Hi.
I just wanted to put Gary in his place, saying he has an IQ of 136. I beg your pardon. There's no way he has an IQ anywhere near that.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe,
He's
too.
been keeping it hidden.
I never said I had an IQ. I said I looked at a book and that's what it was. You want me to take a test? Why don't we all take the test?
That's what I want to do. I'll challenge you any day, Gary.
Who are you?
Even unprepared, I can beat you.
All right, well.
How do you
So
prepare for?
am I supposed to be upset that a stranger might be smarter than me?
Your whole career is based on you lacking the ability to solve problems. And you have an IQ of 136 is all about...
And he went to BOCES.
I mean, I think even Sal's smarter than you.
Is that like an insult to Sal?
I know my IQ was low. I mean, I think I was borderline retarded.
Oh, stop
I'm not
it.
kidding you. I was really disappointed. I remember seeing some, I don't even know that this is right, but I remember either the number 114 or 119.
Right.
What'd you want?
That's above average.
Is it? Because I don't know.
What did
Yeah.
you want?
I would like 136
160 or something?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to, like when people go, oh, Howard's a genius. And I'm saying to myself, no, I'm not.
I remember around the second grade for some reason a number 170, but that might have been my weight. I have never taken an IQ test to the best.
You
of
know
my
what? You
knowledge.
might
You
have.
probably did, but you
In
never got the
schools,
result.
They weren't supposed, like by the time, like you're 38. They figured out they shouldn't tell a kid what his IQ is because it might actually damage him to think, wow, I'm so limited. But I think back in my day, they just tell you you're a stupid fuck and you had to deal with it.
Really? I mean, in the 70s they even had that? I mean, I would think that would be like...
Yeah, they had.
Gary
Can I ask
didn't
what
even
the
know
genius
what
on the phone does for a living?
Gary, you didn't even know what HTJ meant back in the day when Sal used to call you.
What is it that you do that's so important with your
I'm a
ridiculously
computer
high
scientist.
IQ?
Computer scientist. And I run two
What does that mean,
companies. I run two companies.
What's your IQ?
I don't believe that, actually.
Mine is 129.
It seems
No.
pissed, Gary, that you might have
Like
a
I
high
said, if you
Well,
want
Gary's 136, he claims.
I never
way.
said I was 136.
I think 136 is the number of M&Ms that Gary eats in a minute, but that's just my guess.
There you go.
All right.
Now we're talking.
All right. Hey, thanks, bro.
Okay, Bill. Take care.
Howard, don't let him hang up.
Why?
Because I would take an IQ test against him, and if he loses, then Sal gets to teabag him.
Well, maybe he'll call back. Christopher, go ahead.
Yeah, Gary, I was going to go on about my way this morning, but Gary said he wanted to challenge me to an IQ test.
Yeah, all right. You want to come down here?
Anywhere, anytime.
All right, Gary. This guy wants to challenge you to an IQ test.
And what's the penalty?
Right, but if he loses, he gets teabagged.
Right.
And if I lose, nothing happens because I don't claim to be smarter than him.
This brings up in it. Why don't we all take them?
I can give you a test right now. You couldn't pass.
Go ahead, give him a quick test.
Oh, you know the answer.
Okay. There's 10 people in the race, Gary. You overtake the last person. What position are you in?
There's 10 people in a race. I
You
overtake
the last person. What position are you in?
Well, I would think it's ninth, but it clearly can't be the right
Can
answer.
I answer it?
Yeah.
How can you overtake the last person?
Thank
You're the
you,
last
Howard.
person.
Right, then
Gary's
you
wrong.
Get the fuck out of here, you dummy. He is a
Keep going.
retard.
I can keep going.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to give you 3 words, and I want you to tell me what the words are. Okay. I'm going to spell it. Okay. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. First word, McDonalds.
Say that again slowly.
Hurry up.
ACDON.
ALDS.
Oh, you said MC.
MC.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said AC.
No, MC.
MC.
MC. Keep up.
So it sounds like McDonald's, but I didn't hear all the letters, so I'm not going
That's
to.
right. Okay. You got that one right. All right. This is 3-part question. Next word. McDouglas.
It sounds like McDougal's.
Correct. Okay, last one.
Here's the trick part. MAC.
HINE.
HINE. HINE.
Go ahead, quickly. Just
McHine.
It's a machine, you fucking nitwit.
I'm
He
done.
tricked you.
I'm done.
McHine.
But that's not IQ. That's just fucking
Dude.
dumb trick questions.
All right, listen.
Exactly.
No, but it's they're dumb.
That sounds like you got to get a TV.
That has nothing to do with fucking
I
IQ.
think it's about listening
Everything to do
and.
with IQ. It's abstract thinking.
I can tell you, I was in the garage yesterday, and the guy in the garage, for some reason, John in the garage, shows me this piece of paper, and it's got a sentence in it, and it says, how many
McHine.
F's are in this,
no such word.
I got it.
You
McHine.
can't even take. You're not even qualified to take an.
So come in here and get Sal's cock on your face, you big fucking homo.
No homo here, buddy.
All right,
Don't worry
Christopher,
about
you two guys will take your IQ test, but
that.
Chris.
Anywhere, anytime.
All right.
It's not about even preparation. You're supposed to be able to do this
Right, no, you can't prep for
on
it.
the fly.
So
right.
probably one day next week, you'll come in.
I could probably keep up with Fred.
We'll probably one day next week come in. We'll do it at like
one of those.
Shut up a second.
Okay.
One day next week you'll come in. I think they take about an hour. We'll do it at 7, and we'll have results by 8:15.
I can do it in 30 minutes.
Well, that's
Whatever
fine.
it takes
You'll
you to
wait
do
for
it, do
Gary
it.
to finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, McHine.
I'm a monkey. I need longer.
We'll leave you.
Fine.
We'll leave you a message on your answering machine.
All right, later, bro.
Thank you.
McHine, ball.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'll take an IQ test with you too, buddy.
McHine. I told you I have a low IQ. You're the one who said you had 136.
I never said I had
We're
one.
gonna
I
see
said I
about
saw
that.
it. But here's the funny thing. I said I saw a thing on a piece of paper, which you guys now have made fact.
McHine.
You know, the machine one I had heard before, and I thought, my God, he's fallen into that trap because, I mean, I guess it's a typical trap people fall into, but I had heard that question before for some reason.
McHine?
Yeah, I'd heard that same.
Well, I just want you to
Maybe
know-
you heard it in second grade.
I want you to know.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
I want you to know that I took a little test at the garage yesterday that John at the garage gave me, and I got higher than every doctor and lawyer he showed it to. Just want to say.
All right. Thank you, Gary, and we'll see how you do against that gentleman. McHine.
How is McKine doing today?
McHine is around. The name's sticking?
I'm going to try to make it stick. I was
very-
thinking about it. I love
The
it.
TV show How I Met Your Mother, the kid Doogie Howser, you know, they had an episode this week where somebody mispronounced his name or called him the wrong name and it stuck.
Right.
Like how Baba Booey became Gary's name.
Right.
And how McHine could really become Gary's name. It's possible, McHine.
It's very Jewish sounding, Machine.
Words, Howard, words I thought I would never hear myself say.
Yeah.
I'm sort of attached to the Baba Booey name.
Well, we'll decide who you are. We'll decide how long you get to keep Baba Booey and become McHine. Is there such a thing as McHine Booey?
Yeah, it could be. McKine Booey.
Hey, Gary, how do you pronounce MACHINE? McHine? That's the best. McHine.
We have to change all this
I
song.
think I have 165 IQ. McHine?
I never said I had 165 IQ. And the funny thing is, I could find an equally ridiculous question that I'm sure I could trip you up on, and I will in about a month. I mean,
I didn't claim to have a high IQ. You did.
I didn't either. I said I looked at a book.
You said you were 135.
I did not say that. I said I looked at a book in 8th grade, and that's what it said.
McCann, both.
He actually said 136.
He did, right?
What was that? The page number? Never been so excited in my life about naming someone.
McDonald's, McDouglas, McHine. Both.
Should I pull the clip of you pronouncing Tucson as Tucson?
Go ahead. I didn't claim to be smart. You did.
Howard, you claim to be smarter than everyone.
No, I don't.
Day.
I have a very low IQ. I told you that.
But you're smarter than everyone.
No, I never said that. I'm smarter than you, though. I know how to say machine.
Me and Howard are the two people in this room claiming dumb.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I think my IQ is no higher than 112. Or 114, that was it.
I don't think anybody but Fred is claiming anything around here.
I'm not
Maybe
even claiming
Benji.
it.
Well, Benji has a very sort of funny, condescending way to describe Italians to me. Benji says Italians are Jews who don't read.
That's good.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. I almost got insulted, but then I figured I wasn't as too smart enough to be insulted by it.
Let's go over to John Hine, who hosts the wrap-up show. What do you think? Should we stick with Baba Booey or begin calling him McHine?
Baba Booey is just, legendary, but McHine is pretty damn funny.
So what do you say? Which way do you go?
I think we stick with McHine for a while.
It might be McKine's time.
Yes.
It's McHine time. Do you think people will be shouting McHine at your Carnegie Hall appearance?
If they do, I will let them.
All right, can I ask a question while we're at this?
I'll encourage it.
I'm going to ask. Get out of here, asshole.
Boy, what's going on?
Sal comes in and then Gary has to beat him up.
All right.
I may have to fucking kill him one day, but I'm not really mad. I'm going to go seriously. Everybody that's in this room right now, I just want an honest answer.
Go ahead.
Did everybody know the answer to that yesterday? Everyone in this room, be
Well,
honest.
I
I know
did.
you did. And I know all
I'm
you
going to
did.
be honest.
I said it at the same time Howard did.
That's
But
right.
Gary, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying I knew it because I had heard that before. Who knows? Maybe I would have fallen for it.
Benji?
I was halfway doing it in my
Wait
head.
a second, Benji. Give me a second, huh? Go ahead, yeah.
I would have gotten McKine also.
You would have said McHine?
I was halfway doing it in my head, and yeah, that's
Oh,
what
really?
happened.
Fred?
You don't want to
I've heard it before, so I can't give an honest print.
Right.
What did you just do?
What happened?
There's a monkey at the door.
Let him in.
No. McHine. He opens the door like a crack, and I see him on his knees in a monkey head.
All right.
What am I supposed to do? Welcome him in with a fucking red carpet?
What other show in the country could you hear? There's a monkey at the door. Let him in.
McHine.
McHine is very, very popular. Let's take an
McHine.
Insta poll right here on the air. Go ahead, Ralph. What do you think?
Oh, my God. Definitely McHine.
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 I couldn't stop saying it last time. I was like laying in bed saying it to myself, cracking up.
McHine, bull.
Yeah, that's where Ralph does most of his work, in bed.
Baba Hine.
All right.
I just love the dynamic of this show. At any time, right around the corner, there could be a sucker punch in your face
please.
that could linger for years, and you thought, like, how Gary's stepping into that, announcing the IQ.
Well,
The guy on
John,
the
it
phone.
looks like you're going to have a very full wrap-up
McHine.
show. There's no question about it. Everyone is debating your topics already.
McHine to you all.
All right. McHine to you as well.